I've had one of the most insane years in business. We've made a lot of money, we've done a lot of cool things. I thought it would be good to give back to the people around me. So I'm gonna be buying some insane gifts for my friends, my family, my girlfriend with some gifts who doesn't know yet. So let's head to Belgium right now. Alright, we just arrived at the airport. We're walking in. As you can see, it is always super busy in Lisbon airport. I hope I don't get pickpocketed because I have a couple thousand euros in cash. Maybe I shouldn't say it this loudly. But let's check in my luggage. Let's then see if we can find a place to eat. So we're not even in the lounge, we're just in a restaurant in Lisbon airport because the lounge is fucking horse shit. If you ever go to Lisbon, try the lounge and see how shit it is. The only food you can get there is like some dry bread and then some pasta with pesto and nothing else at all. It's always super packed.
How do we eat this?
How do you eat this? With your hands and feet.
Nice weather temperature of
So
5
we are
degrees.
literally just in time. The flight is waiting for us. I never take business class because imagine me paying fucking 400 euros extra to sit in this chair instead of this chair. That's the only difference on such short flights. Alright, we're now the next day and we have arrived yesterday night at the Airbnb. The Airbnb is very nice. Let me show you what it's like here. So this is the living room. We have a seating area. It's beautifully renovated, it looks like. Here we have the kitchen, which is already a mess. This is the main bedroom. But the reason I picked this specific Airbnb is because we have a beautiful bathroom with a spa-like bathtub and a sauna. Because I'm so not used to the temperatures anymore in Belgium, I thought it would be very nice if we go in the winter to Belgium and we have a sauna. So I'm definitely gonna be using or even abusing that. One of the main reasons I really like to come back so often to Belgium, because I go here every 2 months, purely because I like to see my mom and my sister again. And I really like to give back to them as well. It is one of the most important reasons why I even try to make money in the first place. I now have all the comfort that I can even dream of. Yes, I have no yacht yet, I have no jet yet, I don't have a Bugatti yet, but that is not why I started making money in the first place. It started purely out of being uncomfortable in a very poor situation. So it feels super nice to now come back to Antwerp and to visit my family and to be able to give back to them. I even remember when I got my first Rolex, which is already 3 years ago now. Holy crap, time flies. But the first time I got my Rolex, which was 15k, I made sure I only spent that money on a Rolex if I could also give the same amount of money to my mom. Because imagine me buying a Rolex for myself before helping out my mother. I know that many people do that. They don't give a fuck about their parents anymore after they have left and after they make their first money with dropshipping. But they deserve way more than you can even think of. You'll probably realize this when you're a parent yourself later in the future and regret not caring enough for your parents. And that's exactly why I have this little gift for my mom. I think right now this is a couple thousand and this is not enough. I'm gonna get more. The problem is though, my Portuguese bank, they don't allow me to get more than 200 euros in one sitting. So I literally have to sit at an ATM for probably 30 minutes and get 200 euros, another 200, another 200. We'll see how that goes. Apparently you do not own your own money. But now it's time to do some work because I also need to make money. It is finally time to do the shopping. I have a list of I think 6 or 7 people that I have to buy stuff for. I'm thinking for my sister maybe a watch. She also needs a present. Other than that, the 2 guys that I'm meeting up with tonight, Jacob and Benji, are one of my most successful clients. They're currently making 30 grand a day in revenue, which is insane, with large profit margins as well. And I wanted to give them something as well because they have been very loyal. Of course they pay to be a client, but they're good friends right now as well, and they have really pushed themselves and they are great ambassadors for my company because of their success. So I think that they also deserve a little treat, which we will be finding hopefully right now. But I don't know what to get these guys, some Gucci accessory or whatever. It's so hard to buy gifts, especially if it's so expensive. Doreen, who do you need to buy gifts for?
For a few people actually. For my mom, I actually can't say because it's Secret Santa, so I shouldn't really say it.
Well, this vlog is not coming out before Christmas, huh?
Okay, then it's for my dad and my uncle, and then for him as well.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so we
For
should
me,
split up.
But I can't do shopping alone because I'm a dysfunctional man. Looking for a little gift for the little sister of my girlfriend. And they have a brush for 100 euros. It's supposedly magic, I think. But whatever, I'm sure she would love this. These are all very nice Cartier watches, and I know my sister would really love that. Actually, I don't know at all, but I guess who doesn't?
I like the bigger one a little better, but maybe on the wrist it looks weird, I'm not sure.
Anyways, let's go inside and see how much all of this shit costs. This is what we're looking at, and this one is I think 9k, but very beautiful. I think it would be an insane gift to get. She doesn't expect this at all. Then you also have this variant, which is half the price, like 5k or something. This one is also nice, but I think this one might be it. So this is what we're going with. I don't even know if I can just pay 10k with my card like that. I hope it doesn't get declined. And then we're stuck. You know what's crazy and weird as fuck is that some people, they see me in public and then they take pictures like this from behind and post it on their story. It does say only legit dropshippers, so that's good, but it is socially kind of weird to do that. But thank you for the recognition. Hope it doesn't get declined. So yeah, my card just got declined twice, and now I have to do a bank transfer. But now we don't have the cool money shot. Successful! So that's one gift down. My sister really deserves this. She works fucking hard, and she's also gonna go to crazy heights, I know. But this fits that mentality, this watch. So I'm gonna be very happy to give that and grateful to be able to give such gifts to my family. But now we still have to find something for the two students that I'm meeting up with tonight. We're now in the expensive shopping street in Antwerp with all the luxury stores, as you can see. All these brands, I literally have actually no idea what all these brands are. But I know that these two guys really like their luxury shit as well. So let's see what we can find. Walking around through Antwerp, now that we are rich, is crazy. Because I used to walk around here with so much stress. All these streets now completely have a different meaning to me emotionally. This might be a little too emotional, but believe me, when you make money, your hometown, your home city will literally become completely different, because now I can walk around and I can actually go inside a Louis Vuitton store, which I 5-6 years ago could have never imagined myself doing at all. So make some money and then go back to your hometown from time to time to buy some shit, have fun and enjoy the fruits of your labor. So we went with two scarves. This one is very nice, I think, for Jacob, and this one fits Benji a little bit more. So yeah, perfect. Ik denk niet dat die gaat werken. Alright, we've got two beautiful scarves from Louis Vuitton. Now we are done, right? I think, or do you need a present for someone else still?
Yeah, I still need a few presents, but I guess it's fine, we still have some days left.
I mean, we have time, eh? It's crazy, by the way, how much I get recognized when I'm in Antwerp, because it's such a small local city. Everybody knows me here and I feel fucked up about it. And I really like it when someone comes up to me and asks me questions about dropshipping 100%, but you just feel a little bit paranoid all the time, and then especially if you are walking around with a Cartier watch and Louis Vuitton bags and stuff like that. But I obviously appreciate every single viewer, and I'm super grateful to be able to motivate people.
Yeah, no joke, every minus 25-year-old double checks Samuel, or just looks around like that, which is crazy.
I'm about to head to the restaurant, but I kind of have a little problem, because these two bags of the Louis Vuitton gifts, they are of course very recognizable. But then I would enter the restaurant, Jacob and Benji would see me with these huge Louis Vuitton bags. So I think I'm gonna try something sneaky. I'm gonna grab a bag of Deleuze, which is the local supermarket here, or Carrefour, put the two Louis Vuitton boxes in there, and then hopefully it is less weird. It is definitely not going to be less weird. But yeah, how do I do this? Because they're also going to see the boxes and I want to surprise them, of course. Let's see if I can put it in here. But then I also have to cover this up, because I'm sure that they know exactly what this is. Maybe grab a towel or something and put it on top of it. Or maybe this other bag. I think this is the solution. It looks weird as fuck though. Yeah, this is fucked up. Also, I just now realized that I'm gonna have to go inside a fancy restaurant with a fucking massive bag. I'm not even sure if they allow that stuff. But it's time to head out now. I'm sure it's gonna be fine. It's the most wonderful. The city in winter is fucking beautiful. All the lights, all the old buildings. Literally like we're in the Middle Ages. And then you have that ugly ass Ferris wheel. The con, however, is that it's cold as hell. I would much rather now be in Portugal, where it is 17 degrees and where I'm not freezing. So being able to go back and forth is literally perfect. What's also interesting to see is I kind of feel more depressed when I'm here. And it's crazy, I don't know why that is. Maybe it's just because the multi-organism of people here give off that energy. And I used to think, why are you always shitting on Belgium and on Antwerp? Why does everybody want to move out and shit on this place for no reason? And I never understood why everyone was so negative about their own hometown until I started traveling. Because before that I never traveled. And now that I've been living in Portugal for 2 years and I come back here, I like to see my family, of course, I like to see my friends. But the general vibe is 100% more depressing than most other countries around the world. So once you make enough money, one massive tip, move out. You don't have to permanently change your residence or whatever. You can just live for 3 months in Spain, live for a couple months in Portugal or any other country that you prefer and see what it is like in another country, because believe me, it is different. And here nobody is super inspiring and it is very easy to then just lower your own standards, lower your goals, lower your hunger. All right, we are in the restaurant with Jacob. Hello guys, and Benji. And I want to ask Jacob some questions because he has gone through the exact same journey that most of you guys want to go through, which is 2 years ago or 1.5 years ago or something like that. You are relatively successful right now.
I'm Jacob, I'm from Antwerp. So right now I'm 26 years old and I started dropshipping 1.5 years ago. Like most of you, or unlike most of you, I'm somebody who studied a lot, 7 years, worked 9 to 5, and that's what I thought life was about, right? My parents always told me study well, get a good job, and so on and so on. I said I wanted something different. I knew that I wanted to be an entrepreneur, and that's when I met Samuel's course and thought, the heck with it, let's give it a shot. Luckily I did, because now I make more in a month than I used to make in a year.
We grew up in the same city in Antwerp. What made you believe that this was possible for you and not just for the people online?
I did not think it was possible at the start. And now that I think about it, I was always the most successful person or a pretty successful person in my group. So I studied business engineering and then I did a second master in computer science. So I always thought I was like the guy until I actually graduated and I started working and I saw that at 25 years old I was making 3K a month. There's not a lot of people who do this stuff. That's why I'm telling you, I didn't think it was possible. Like, because nobody does it. Now that I look back at it, in the position that I am, who do we have? Okay, you guys, but that doesn't really count because we got inspired by you guys. But for the rest, nobody. Like, actually, I just tried. But now that I finally do it, I see how easy it is. I mean, easy is a big word, but I see how possible it is.
And as you guys know, Benji and Jacob both started in my mentorship, and this is not a sale for my mentorship.
I do not get any commission, sadly enough.
Benji and Jacob both started in my mentorship, but before they paid me a single dollar, they actually started with my free course and made their first few dollars. So I want to ask Jacob, why do you think having the right guidance was important for you? Why didn't you stick with, for example, the free course or free YouTube videos? Why did you join the mentorship and then extend, and then you even joined the elite program?
I never forget, I saw Mr. Beast say this also. He's like, why go ahead and make all the failures yourself if you have somebody who's already done it before you and can tell you not to fall in these fall pits, right? Whenever my friends ask you, what are you doing? You tell me you're doing well. I said, yeah, I'm doing this. But before you join the mentorship, please do the free course. See for yourself. Because when you do the free course, you understand, like, if you get a sale for something that's free, like I remember like with Benji, like we got like 200 euros revenue in like an hour. We were like at the restaurant with our friends. We were like going crazy for 200 euros. I still remember that. And I wanted to have success the fastest way. I knew that if already the free value is so valued, then what could be ahead of the paid value? Right now I'm even in the elite. And sometimes I think this is such a waste of money because I pay 20K and I ask Samuel one question a week. But that's a crazy thing, like one question a week and one video call a week with Samuel can save you like 400 euros a day, or from extra or from losing. I've already made the elite back because I told Samuel, like, I don't want to join the elite right now because it's not the right time. I have a lot of shit going on. It will be a waste of money. He told me, shut the fuck up. Just join, you'll get it back.
Marshmallows for toasting and caroling.
By the way, if you notice, I have a different dish than everybody else because I have, I guess, a phobia of fish. I don't eat anything that comes from the sea, and that's why they had to make a completely different menu for me. But we're now gonna enjoy this beautiful fine dining food.
Time of the year. There'll be much mistletoeing and
So, how many glasses have we already drank right now?
I'm not sure, so that clearly means enough.
By the way, guys, do you see this bag right here?
Yes.
What do you think is in there?
I have no clue. You did say something of presents.
Exactly.
Do you actually have presents for us?
Yeah, 100%. I want to say thank you for being really good students. If you push hard like that, then you deserve a fucking gift. And this is something small. So,
No shit.
alsjeblieft, Benji.
He told me this when he was drunk.
What did I say?
I was fucking sick. He told me to come out on a fucking Wednesday. And he told me I told him, brother, I'm sick. He's like, no, come. I have gifts. And then I was like, nah, what the fuck would you buy?
I didn't have gifts then at all. I was just drunk as shit.
This is the first time I'm unwrapping a Louis Vuitton bag. My mom has unwrapped a lot. I have no clue what this is. What do you think? I think either like a bag. I mean, it must be a bag, right? It's a scarf. I actually do not have a scarf.
Voila. And I was really thinking about who had to get which design, and I think this design fits you perfectly, and this one fits you more.
Bro, this is really crazy.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Thanks for this, but we should actually be thanking you because, as said, Benji became the richest guy there is in our friend group. So thank you for changing our lives. I know we put in the work, and I know I don't say this a lot, and I might not have said this. It would not have been possible without your knowledge and all the help outside of the mentorship, because you also did that a lot. Thank you, really.
No problem, guys. Much deserved. Again, if you push to such numbers, and I want you to use this and remember to always push even harder and do at least double the revenue in 1 month from now, because you can, as you just said. So let's fucking go. Alright, so yesterday with Jacob and Benji it was a little late eventually, and we even went out I think until 5. And today I have the event. So I'm organizing an event with 60 of my students right here in this restaurant. We booked the top floor completely. I'm a little bit stressed, to be honest. I'm gonna just have a glass of champagne to remove the stress. But then I'm gonna be hosting 60 people, 60 clients, which is really insane. So this is the space, guys. It looks very good, it's beautiful. Nice view of the river. Now 30 minutes early, so it's just gonna be waiting for the people to arrive. So we're now at the dinner, there's about 60 people, it's fucking busy, it's super loud, it's very fun. I've met already so many happy clients. And the interesting thing is that most gurus don't do this because they don't want to meet their clients, because they usually scam their clients. And not to brag about myself, but the fact that 60 people, 60 clients want to come to this dinner on a Sunday evening from far away, people from different countries, says I think a lot about the quality of the coaching. You can make that decision for yourself. I'm now gonna enjoy my steak. I'm standing here with some students, as you can see, and I wanted to ask for the viewer, Joaquin, how much did you make with dropshipping last month?
Last month I made around 80k in profit, which was really nice, while just enjoying myself and doing whatever the fuck I like.
I'm also standing here with Mehdi. Mehdi, how much did you make last month from dropshipping?
So last month we made 250k in revenue with a nice profit margin of 20%. And yeah, we are also hiring very aggressively, so our goal is to double that next month. And it's also really nice to be there with all the community and connect with everyone.
Very happy to hear that, of course. And Janine, how much did you make from dropshipping last month?
So I'm actually studying university and I feel I started dropshipping, and last month I made 6k in total profit.
That's really good. Congrats.
Thank you.
So it's now 3 days after the event. The event was a massive success. I really enjoyed it. A lot of people were there. I met so many nice students. Some of these students were only just getting started. They had their first sale literally on the event. Some students weren't running yet. Some students were doing 37k a day. So it was really nice to connect with everybody. After the event, we still went out with a whole group of students, I think until like 3 or 4 a.m. And you may or may not hear this, but I have a fucking massive cold. And today, guess what day it is? It is the 24th of December. And tonight I'm supposed to have the first family dinner with Doreen's family actually, that I'm probably gonna skip now because I have such a massive cold. Tomorrow I also have a family gathering with my family. The day after I have important meetings and stuff like that. So I cannot risk going out tonight with family and drinking and all that bullshit. I wish I could, but I am not going to risk that to then fuck up my entire week after as well. Now what am I gonna do today instead though? I still have one present left to buy. So as you guys know, we have the Cartier for my sister. We have the watch, we have some accessories, and we have a nice bottle of champagne. And then, yes, the Airbnb is a massive mess, by the way. But then here we have some money for my mom. She can always use some money. I'm not gonna say how much is in there, but you can guess that yourself. How much do you think this is? It was, by the way, a massive hassle to get this money out of the ATM because it took me more than 4 days. I can only get out 200 euros at once in an ATM session. So then I have to take out my card, put it in again, get 200 euros more. I guess they don't want you to use cash anymore because cash-free society means no crime. This is obviously complete bullshit, but this is what the government is aiming for. So I'm gonna put the money for my mom in this box of coffee. So she thinks she will get some coffee from me. I don't think she will believe it, but yeah, I have no better packaging than this. Here, Mom, your Christmas gift. And now I'm gonna look for a present for Doreen, because she doesn't have one yet. Seems like a lot of people are still doing their last minute Christmas gifts here in Antwerp. I just bought a bunch of vitamins for my cold, recommended by the health coach himself. But now I'm going to look for, I think, a piece of jewelry with my sister for Doreen. You have to help me choose because I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. And here is the jeweler, owned by Jews. Let's go. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bell swing and jingle. We're looking at some earrings, and these are the options for now. This is what we went with. 2 very nice earrings. I think they fit Doreen perfectly. Elegant, not too crazy. So that was the last Christmas gift. Now we have earrings and vitamins. So this is my sister's cat, and this is the cutest shit that I've ever seen. I have no gift for you, bitch. I want a cat so bad, but Doreen here is allergic to cats. Sadly. Look how good I am with cats.
Oh my god. Oké, deze mag je dus echt niet.
So I just gave the coffee to my mom. She's very happy, but for privacy reasons, I will not be filming my mother on the internet. But now it is time for your gift. For privacy reasons, I don't give a fuck.
Oké, je moet ik even... Is er een volgende? Die zag alleen al. Dat is crazy.
Ik denk dat je wel weet wat erin zit, zeker?
Kijk af.
Nee.
What the fuck? Dat is crazy, dat is super mooi. Dank u wel. Super mooi, maar gewoon mijn woord is letterlijk net die batterij is kapot.
Is dit degene die je wou?
Ja, dat is inderdaad. Dat is degene die ik mooi vind. Dat is gestoord. Dank u.
Alsjeblieft. Yeah, so we usually do not really film each other, but show the watch. And your watch just broke.
Literally.
I have nothing to do with that. I don't know how to wind it, but you should definitely look it up online, I think, before you start.
Ja.
Prutsing. Wow. Happy?
Yeah, very happy.
Great. And then the last gift, but you already saw the bag. I kind of fucked up again, just like when I proposed, but that's a different story. But here you go.
Wow.
Yeah, no problem. That's it.
Oh, the packaging is always so beautiful.
What are you feeling? What are you feeling right now?
Yes. Oh my god.
Well, the camera already saw it.
Ah, echt super mooi. Dat is perfect bij mijn ketting. Dat is goed, want ik heb eigenlijk echt geen goede oorbellen. Helemaal struggle.
Voilà. It's really nice.
Super mooi, dankjewel.
No problem, you're welcome. Brussels airport finally headed back to Portugal after a long, unhealthy and expensive trip. But there are 2 more people who we need to buy gifts for. Actually, I completely forgot about it. My business partner and top client Lode and his girlfriend Janine. We haven't given them anything yet. And we'll see them tonight. We're not gonna buy something crazy at all. Just a little thank you for Christmas, for being good friends. Other than that, we're way too early on the airport, 3 hours early as always. We can't even check in our luggage yet, so that means we have to find some place to drink beer. Finally, almost in the lounge. We were literally waiting
for 1 hour in the baggage claim and then almost 30 minutes in the security because Doreen forgot to take out her laptop from the bag. Let's get some work done and then we're finally gonna fly back to Portugal. I wanted to show you guys really quickly some really insane results from my clients. These are clients from the one-on-one mentorship and this is all just today. As you can see, this guy, after 2 months, he has hit an 8k revenue day with 4.2k profit in a single day. Fucking crazy. Then this guy, Kilian, from Kevin and Kilian, two crazy guys. I think they're right now 20 years old, which is the sickest realization ever because look at their revenue, 79k in a single day yesterday. They're now aiming to do a 100k day. And this guy, Cyril, also from yesterday, a nice screenshot of his ads manager where he has 500 euros spent with a ROAS of 6. That means that he spent 500 euros on ads to get 3k revenue in return. You can calculate the profit margins on that, but these are all real people, real results. People who started usually less than 1.5 years ago. They are actually doing the same thing that I have done with my life, which is completely changing it to financial freedom. So now walking to the plane, to the gate I mean. But yeah, it's crazy that I'm able to give these things to people around me. The gifts that I gave to 2 students, Jacob and Benji. To my mom, the cash. To Doreen, the nice earrings. And to my sister, a crazy watch. While 6 years ago I couldn't pay for a sandwich in the fucking store. All because I put my head down and I decided to work on something that is worthwhile, which in my case was dropshipping. You can do the same fucking thing. Because I am not special. Any one of these people around me can do exactly the same thing. It is all about finding the right information, which is this YouTube channel right here. Getting some starting capital, because yes, you cannot start for free, that's a myth. And then thirdly, just starting and never quitting once you see results. Because the blueprint is there, but the road to freedom is still very insecure. And it takes a different time for everybody. So all you have to do is just start and never stop again. Alright, I'm now home again. Holy shit, it has been such a long and unhealthy trip. I'm, however, extremely grateful that I've been able to give so many crazy gifts to friends and family. I'm also super grateful to be back in the sun. But the thing about all of this is, guys, 6 years ago, I never thought I would be giving my sister a Cartier watch of 10,000 euros. I didn't think I would give my mom a fat stack of cash. All I could think was, how am I going to pay for tomorrow's dinner with my friends? Or how am I ever going to be financially free in any sort of way? Because I was fucking broke. And that's when I googled how to make money. That's when I found dropshipping, which for me was a vehicle to all of this. And if you have any interest into knowing more how I do it, how I actually make my money technically, there is a course in the description below and it is free. And I don't even have a paid course. This is literally the only course that I have. And you can check it out below in the description for free. It contains the full strategy on how to do what I am doing in 2026. No outdated bullshit information, the real deal. If I had this 6 years ago, I would right now be the first dropshipping billionaire. So use it.